There are 4 AC experiments you can do with this simple box. In this box, between the red and orange terminal, I have a 1K resistor. Between the orange and blue terminal, I have a 100 millihenry coil, and between the blue and green terminal, I have a 0.033 microfarad capacitor. They are all connected in series. This is a signal generator which will produce AC voltages at different frequencies. I can adjust the frequency by this knob. So we adjust a frequency of 600 Hz. This knob adjusts the amplitude of the AC signal. So I take the output of the signal generator, I connect it between the red and blue terminals. Then I am applying the voltage to R and L in series. I can measure what is the AC voltage across R, what is the AC voltage across the coil inductance, what is the total AC voltage. By connecting a DMM in the AC region, I connect it between red and yellow, then you are getting a voltage of 1.18 volts. I connect between the orange and blue, I measure the voltage across the coil, it's about 0.6 volts. And if I connect between the red and blue, I am measuring total voltage I am applying. The total voltage is not equal to sum of the voltages. This is because voltage across the coil is not in phase with the current. So you should add the voltage across the resistance and the voltage across the coil vectorially and not in the same line. So the experiment is you change the frequency, measure the voltage across R, voltage across L and total voltage. The ratio of the voltage across L to voltage across R will be the impedance of the coil by 1K. Impedance of the coil is square root of the square of the resistance of the coil plus 4 pi square F square L square, where F is the frequency, L is the inductance. You add omega square L square plus RL square, take the square root, that is the impedance of the coil. So if I measure the ratio of the voltages at different frequencies, square the ratio of the voltage, plot it against square of the frequency, I will get a straight line. From the slope of the line, I can find what is the inductance of the coil. From the total applied voltage, voltage across R and voltage across L, I can calculate what is the tangent of the phase angle between the voltage across the coil and the current through the coil. If I plot tan phi against frequency, I will get a straight line and the slope will be inductance of the coil divided by resistance of the coil. So I can measure the resistance of the coil. Now I will short these two terminals by a wire and then connect the signal generator between the orange and the blue terminals. I am shorting the inductance out. You now see that I have shorted the coil and therefore I have connected the signal generator between red and green, so it is connected to R and C in series. Again I start with 1 kHz, measure the voltage across the resistance, that is red and orange, and measure the voltage across the capacitance, the blue and green. I take the ratio of the voltage across the resistance to the voltage across the capacitance. This ratio will be 2 pi times the frequency times capacitance and R. So I find this ratio at different frequencies. Plot VR by VC against frequency. I will get a straight line with slope 2 pi CR. I know R, so I can calculate capacitance. So we see that this experiment shows impedance of the capacitance varies as 1 by 2 pi FC. Then I remove the short and now I have R, L and C connected in series. This is a series resonant circuit, L and C in series. If I now connect a signal generator, measure voltage across the red and orange, that means voltage across the resistance, and then the AC voltage between the orange and green. I am measuring the AC voltage across the series resonant circuit. I take the ratio of this voltage to the ratio to the voltage across resistance. I can calculate what is the impedance of the series resonant circuit. I do it at different frequencies and plot a graph. I will get a minimum impedance when the frequency is the resonant frequency of the LC circuit, that is 1 by 2 pi root of LC. I short the green and the orange. Now L is here between orange and blue, and the capacitance is between the blue and the green, but the green is the same as orange. So capacitance is parallel to the inductance. This is a parallel resonant circuit. I connect the AC voltage across the red and blue, and then I measure the voltage across the red and orange, that is the voltage across the resistance, voltage across orange and blue, that is the voltage across the parallel resonant circuit. Ratio of the voltages gives me the impedance of the parallel resonant circuit. I plot it as a function of frequency. It is a maximum at the resonant frequency. So I do all these experiments in one session with this small box.